Good morning. Thank you for joining me for yoga in bed. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting on our backs, kind of shaking our hips a little bit, letting them fall into the bed, gently bringing our shoulder blades together, letting our feet fall to the side. Nice deep breathing. So grateful for this time that we've taken to do our yoga practice. Breathing so that our abdomens rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Now changing to the yogic full breath, rolling our hands from the bottom to the top. Little pause and then breathe out. Nice long exhale. Breathing in peace, breathing out calm. Gently pulling our legs up so that our feet are flat on the bed, knees pointing toward the sky. Pulling that right leg toward our chest. Gentle, gentle stretch. Remembering to always pull underneath the knee and flexing and pointing the foot. Continuing the breathing. Trying to move with your own breath. And then twisting the foot to the right. And to the left. And if we can, gently holding on to our feet and massaging them slightly, just a little bit, going up and down. And pushing our toes forward. Nice deep breathing. And pulling them back. Again, forward. And back. And releasing that right leg. And then pulling up the left on the inhale. Pointing and flexing. Remembering our body may feel different on the different sides, and that's perfectly okay. And twisting to the left. And to the right. Remembering as we practice that we always listen to the messages our bodies are giving us. Gentle and kind with our bodies. Some of these movements are intended for strengthening, some are intended for increasing flexibility, massaging that foot now. Some are intended for building strength. So grateful for our feet. Some of us don't give enough love and attention to our feet. And they do a lot of good work for us. We take them for granted sometimes. And foot flat on the bed. Pulling both knees toward our chest, hugging underneath, rocking to and fro, side to side. As we rock, we gently pull those knees toward us, trying to allow the lower back to really flatten onto the bed. Pulling our feet together slightly, a little bit more massaging. And then straightening those legs. Nice deep breathing. Waking those hamstrings up, waking those calves and thighs up, pulling our feet into butterfly feet if we can, just pulling to the place that feels comfortable for today. So grateful you're joining me for these videos. I hope you're enjoying them, and I hope they are helping you to get more yoga into your day. Even yoga on the bed. Come on, baby girl. Come on. She doesn't quite understand the video process. So pulling those knees toward us, gently letting them fall straight to the bed. Nice deep breathing. Pulling them straight up. And we're going to open the legs just to the point that feels comfortable for today. We're holding inside the knee. Some of us may be able to hold from our calf, our thigh, our toes, but just open up to the point that feels comfortable for today, allowing those legs to release. And return to center, knees to chest. We're going to let the legs fall to the side. Looking over our right shoulder. We have to move a cat to change this position. I'm sorry, baby girl. Sorry, can you square? Okay. So inhaling up and exhaling down, changing sides. Nice deep breathing. Notice how your body feels when you change the side. Notice how the twist affects the breathing, relaxing the legs. Piper, honey. Come on, baby. Sorry. Come on. Shh. And then inhaling up, we're going to twist with the breath. Inhaling up and then down. Piper, honey. Sorry, baby, I know. Sorry. And then, so we're going to move with the breath. So breathing in and then out and then in and then out. Moving with your own breath, initiating on the inhale and falling on the exhale. yoga is really being active with the spine, and the twisting side to side is good for the spine. It's also good for the metabolism. If you feel like a little bit more of a challenge, straighten the legs and twist with the legs straight and together. So lifting the legs up and then letting them fall to one side. And then inhaling up. You'll notice this takes different muscles, and exhaling down. At any time, if you're ready to stop, you can always stop in a neutral position or a relaxation position. And last set. And back to neutral. Pulling those legs toward us. They should be a little bit warmer by now. Clasping the hands behind the knees, really stretching those shoulders. And feet flat on the bed. I'm going to do kind of a modified bridge. It's a bridge that I do. So we're breathing in, raising those hips up, and then raising the arms up, and then exhaling down, and then breathing in, knees to chest, and exhaling down. I like this because it really lowers the muscles, or loosens up the muscles in the lower back. So moving to your own breath. Moving in this way flexes the spine forward, and then flexing the spine back in the lower back. So these are all, this one is a strength building and a flexibility pose. We're really active in those legs. So our legs and our abdomen and our arms and our shoulders. This is the active part where we're strength building. And then as we bring the knees to the chest, we're stretching. So it's really good for the spine to be doing this. Really good core work. Last one. As we move, our bodies actually produce natural painkillers. So we may start out in the morning feeling kind of stiff and painful. That's how I started out this morning. But as we move, especially if we move gently and we repeat the pose, then our body starts to loosen up and we actually start producing natural painkillers. So it can be amazing. That's why I always start with the hips and the legs and the feet and the lower back, because that's where a lot of us tend to tense up at night. So breathing here, we're going to gently do a knee to elbow. So raising up and lacing the hands behind the head. We're going to gently just touch one knee to the opposite elbow. Just doing the best you can. We're not in a rush here. Nice deep breathing. This is activating the core, the lateral muscles on the sides, activating those thighs and those hamstrings. And last set. Resting now, releasing the hands. placing them over the head. Nice deep breathing. And place that right knee, or that right ankle over the left knee, and threading through. We're going to hold behind that left leg, really letting that right hip loosen up. If we spend a lot of time sitting, our hips can get really tight. So these yoga poses can really help. And you notice I'm moving my foot up and down. You may choose to move it or choose to find a position that feels good for you to get the best stretch. For me, it's kind of right around here. Nice deep breathing. It's really important that we take care of our lower body just as much as our upper body. And for those of us who sit a lot in our jobs, or as we travel, we're sitting in a train or a car, we can get really stiff and tight in those hips. Gently pulling that left leg toward us just a little bit. This is called pigeon 4. This is called inverted pigeon. What I pay attention to in my practice is how my body is feeling. And I tend to not move into a different position until it feels like the body is nice and loose and ready for the next thing. So I hope you're enjoying these yoga sessions that I'm doing online, on YouTube. My brain's not quite firing on all cylinders yet, but okay, we're going to release that left leg, putting both feet flat on the mat, reaching through, holding that right thigh. You may notice it feels different, and that's perfectly fine. Just allow that muscle to release. Either holding your leg up or moving it or finding it in a position that feels like a good stretch for you. I'm working on making videos that offer a variety of poses for people who are in all different levels of yoga practice, including someone who may have had an injury and is bedbound or in physical therapy or something. Some of these videos may be great for you. So there's kind of a variety, or there is a variety of yoga poses. I even did a video where I'm just moving through the poses, only giving prompts to change them. Just to kind of show what it could look like when you're moving on your own with your own breath. So I hope you'll find one or two of these that you really like and you do over and over, and pass it along to any friends you think may benefit from this kind of stretching and movement in the bed. Gentle, gentle pull that right leg toward us. We're going to release those legs, feet flat on the bed, and we're going to raise our arms on the inhale, and we're going to snow angel our arms down on the exhale. On the snow angel, we can be above the bed slightly or on the bed. So moving with your own breath. And one more in this direction. We're going to change directions on the inhale, snow angeling those arms up. And on the exhale, letting them fall. So inhaling to your own breath. Gentle, gentle, awakening those arm sockets, those shoulder sockets, the shoulder muscles, muscles between the shoulders and the neck. And one more. I'm going to gently roll those hips toward our chest and then away from our chest toward our legs. So moving on the inhale, we're arching our lower back toward our legs, and on the exhale, we're pulling our hips toward us, moving gently with your own breath. Really activating those legs, activating those muscles in the abdomen and the lower back. And release. I'm going to gently let those legs fall open. You may choose to let your legs be straight. Placing the arms over the head, gently rolling the head back to the left and to the right. And stopping in neutral, gently pulling those shoulder blades together and just allowing the body to completely relax. Returning to that yogic breath that we did at the beginning. Feeling the energy flowing through the body, pulsing through the body. And bringing those knees to the chest, rolling over into fetal position. Being so grateful for the time that you took today to take care of your body, to move and flex, to build some strength. I'm thinking about changing the steps 1 through 3 and just trying to explain what each practice would mean. So today I would call this a supine or back. And we did some gentle stretches and some ab work. And we did some flexing and stretching of the spine in all 4 directions. So we worked on the legs, the abs, and the upper body, the arms a little bit. Just mostly stretching. A little bit of strength building. So thank you for joining me today. I'm going to do some work on maybe renaming some of these videos. I hope you're enjoying them, and I hope you're using them, that they're useful for you. And I will keep making them and pass them along to friends, and like and share and subscribe if you want. And thank you for joining me. Namaste.